Hi, it's Carl here for ProAV TV, and today we're looking at perhaps the most underrated camera around at the moment. It's the JVC LS300. Now, this camera's been out for nearly a year now, and in my opinion, nowhere near enough people are aware of it. The images you can get out of this camera are really fantastic, competing with cameras far more expensive than this is. So inside it's got a Super 35mm sensor, and unusually a Micro Four Thirds lens mount on the front. This means that you can adapt pretty much any lens to fit onto this camera. But to get around the fact that it's a Micro Four Thirds lens mount, JVC have included a very clever feature that they call VSM, Variable Scan Mapping. So here we have attached a Micro Four Thirds lens, which doesn't fully cover the Super 35mm sensor. So as you can see, we have some vignetting around the edges. So if we go into the VSM controls, we can control how much of the sensor the camera is using so that it always matches your desired lens perfectly. JVC have recently released a Firmware 2.0 update to this camera, which has added some great new features, but most noticeably, it gives you their log recording format JVC log to give you a more dynamic range and make the image even more cinematic. It also adds true 4K and 2K recording, as well as a clever prime zoom feature. Now, this uses JVC's VSM technology, which we just talked about, to allow you to do a small digital zoom without losing quality. And this is great, particularly if you have a prime lens, as it gives you that little bit of extra flexibility when you're out there filming. As I mentioned before, the key strength of this camera is definitely the image it produces. So if you're interested, I really recommend having a look around online to find projects shot with it and give you an idea of what the camera can do. So in the meantime, we've given you some of our test shots here, taken here in the showroom for you to have a look at. If you want to try out the camera, come into our showrooms and have a go. Or if you have any questions, just leave a comment on this video, visit our website, or give us a call.